Wrestling fans, you can feel it in the air. The biggest wrestling tournament of all time begins in 8 days. Can you believe it? September the 14th, Friday night, it all kicks off at the Palmer Center, the Easton Funplex in Easton, Pennsylvania. This is the 6th annual King of Trios, and there's never been a King of Trios like this. This is the first King of Trios under the leadership of Director of Fun Wink Vavasor, and more than one trio has been affected by his odd system of CHIKARA metrics. Of course, the colony is split up. This year, it's going to be Fire Ant, Green Ant, and a Sail Ant taking on the Sendai Girls in the first round. And then it's going to be Soldier Ant stuck in with Combat Ant and Deviant, and they're going to meet Mike Quackenbush, Jigsaw, and Minami Toyota. And then 3.0 and Gran Akuma are going to meet the Batiri. Now 3.0, they're happy-go-lucky guys, and they're making the best of it. In fact, they've even said they're making lemonade out of lemons. Canada's favorite sons are standing by.
And so it seems that this year in King of Trios, there are some very, very weird pairings. And it so happens that we find ourselves in one of those odd pairings with Akuma. Now, it's easy to say there's no love lost between ourselves and Akuma, but I can sort of equate it to going out on a blind date. You go out on a blind date, you kind of got to have no expectations. Nah. You never know what the person's going to look like. You don't know. Never know. They could have a terrible personality. You never know. But it so happens that on this blind date, there seems to be a chemistry building towards King of Trios, and I feel that on this blind date, we're going all the way.
Oh, wait, I'm going to be honest with you. I got to tell you something, quite frankly. The idea of being the kings of trios, it really turns me on, baby. It really turns me on. What are you doing?
Turned on. Booyah! Like, Booyakuma! Yeah, I like that idea. Booyakuma!
But despite the cute name, King of Trios weekend isn't all about trios. Of course, CHIKARA's biggest prize, the Grand Championship of CHIKARA, will be defended for the first time ever at King of Trios. Grand Champion Eddie Kingston will make his 7th defense against Osaka Pro's Tadasuke. Tadasuke, ever so dangerous. He held the Young Lions Cup Championship for over a year. He never lost it. Now, him and Kingston crossed paths when Kingston was in Japan, but not for the Grand Championship. But bringing it back to the name on the marquee, it says Trios, and you're gonna see Trios for the first time ever. Team World Wrestling Federation. Former tag team champion 1-2-3 Kid. He's gonna team up with Tatanka and the Portuguese man of war Aldo Montoya, making his CHIKARA debut. Who are they taking on, you might ask? Only 3 of the finest from Extreme Championship Wrestling. The innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer. 2 Cold Scorpio, the innovator of the discs that don't miss. And former ECW champ Jerry Lynn on his retirement tour. It doesn't get bigger than that, or does it? The Faces of Pain, the Warlord, the Barbarian, out of retirement for 1 weekend only, Ming. They're going to take on Team Ring of Honor, comprised of Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, our Campeones de Preyas, and the prodigy Mike Bennett. I'm getting sweaty just thinking about it. King of Trios is 8 days away. Don't forget about the Fan Conclave on Saturday afternoon, September 15th. Don't forget about the 10-team tag team gauntlet, one of the favorite traditions in all of CHIKARA, on Sunday afternoon, September 16th. The main thing you don't want to forget is to get your tickets. Ensure your spot. Go to CHIKARA Pro this very second. Get your tickets, and we'll see you at 2012's King of Trios.